Well, well, well. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the old captain coming to you live here from the Harbor of Rest, our new home here in Eatonton, Georgia on beautiful Lake Sinclair. You know, back in the 30s, early 40s, President FDR occasionally did some fireside chats. I think he did at least 30, but he would share about the State of the Union and things that were close to his heart. And I thought I would take some time this morning and share something that's very, very important to me. I thought if it has helped me as much as it has, then maybe it can help you as well. Several weeks ago, something happened to me that I can't hardly put into words. And you know I love words. I love to write. I love to express myself. I love to teach. But Ramona and Lauren and Chad, my family, have been encouraging me to get my ears checked. Now, I've known for some time that I didn't hear very well, but I really didn't know how poor my hearing had gotten. I noticed several indicators, you know, the TV. You know, sometimes I would talk out too loud when other people, you know, I didn't realize how loud I was talking. I noticed in the choir that I couldn't hear the guy next to me very well. Of course, I'm tall, but his sound would project out. And there were times when I couldn't hear myself. So you combine somebody that can sing very well with the fact that they can't hear the person next to them to follow them, and they can't hear themselves, there's no telling what was coming out. And Chuck, I'm sorry. But anyway, several years ago, Doug and Sandy Davis, Doug had a hearing issue, and he went to see a fellow at AccuQuest in Douglasville. And Doug and Sandy were pleased, and they gave me a referral, and I held on to it, put it off, until just recently. Well, and you might be saying, well, Horace, what in the world finally made you go? Well, I'll tell you what. We were moving here to the lake. The lake's only, less than 50 yards out the front porch there. And Lauren says, that's my daughter, Lauren says, Dad, what's going to happen when you and the boys are down at the lake and one of them needs your help or one of them falls in and you don't hear him? What are you going to do? Well, what did I do? I made an appointment. I made an appointment to see John Turner at AccuQuest in Douglasville. Now, folks, I've taught school all my life. My grandmother was a teacher. My wife was a teacher. Her grandmother was a teacher, and our daughter's a teacher. I've been around school all my life. I've been around a lot of wonderful teachers. I've been around a lot of people, a lot of caring teachers. One thing that I've learned, and I was taught this early on, that people don't care what you know until they know that you care. Once people find out you care, you can get their attention. Well, I met John, Ramona and I did, and immediately we hit it off. Now, folks, I got gym socks older than this guy. I got children older than this guy. But there was something about him. He was professional. He knew his stuff. But more than anything, he cared about me personally. And that made all the difference in the world. We did a series of tests. He had me repeat. Ramona stood about 15 feet or so away from me and read out 25 words. And I simply had to repeat them. When we got about the 6th or 7th word, I noticed tears come down Ramona's cheek. And then I realized I'm not doing too good on this test. I'm smart like that. But I only got 10 words out of 25. That was terrible. You know, and John explained that sometimes it's the pitch, sometimes it's the consonants or the vowels or whatever, but, you know, that's things you got to deal with. And for all this time, I had gone without hearing properly, trying to compensate. Well, he ran several tests. We were there for an hour or so. I had to get in this little box that I couldn't hardly fit in. You know, when I heard the beep, do all this and that. And then afterward, he put all the stuff together that he had done and put these hearing aids in my ears with some little microphones and like a soundboard, did some tweaking and, you know, personally, just for me. And in the end, he said, Mr. LaFavor, he said, say something, you know, tell me the days of the week, talk to me, you know. And guys, as soon as I spoke, tears came down my eyes. Because for the first time probably in 10 years, I could hear myself. I had felt like I had had a bad head cold and I couldn't hear myself. But when John hooked all that up to me, it was amazing. I mean, I'll never forget it. My little dog Max that's over here in the blanket, he's not going to get up right now. He's got tags. Of course, dogs have tags. I've had Max 8 years, and I've never heard his tags. Never. I can hear him now. I haven't heard my truck blinker in probably 10 years. And after getting these hearing aids, I got in the truck and click, 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 click. And I can remember many times Ramona saying, Horace, the blinker's still on, cut it off. I can hear cars and birds and people talking across the church. I can hear music. I love music. And when I put in Nat King Cole in my truck, turned on that CD and he broke out in Unforgettable, I thought, boy, is it ever. This is an unforgettable time for me. Folks, it's revolutionized my life. There's nothing to them. I mean, can you tell I got them in? Who cares? I'm 63 years old. I need all the help I can get. I'm very active. I swim a lot. I fish a lot. I canoe a lot. And I want to make the most of every day. And John has made that possible. Not only, I can't say enough about John. Not only did he obtain a client, he obtained a friend, and I believe I did too. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. John, I want to thank you personally for changing my life. Ramon and Lauren, I'm sorry I waited so long. But folks, it's amazing. Every day, it's been 2 weeks now, and every day I'm reminded, man, listen to that. And when I put them in the morning, it's like, I talk. Oh, speaking of that, when I would whistle before, I couldn't hear myself whistle. I felt like I was eating soda crackers. I thought, well, I've forgotten how to whistle. And actually what it was, I couldn't hear myself whistle. Now I can hear myself whistle. Now I can hear myself talk. Now I can hear myself sing. Not very pretty, but I can hear myself sing. Are they expensive? You can bet your sweet battery they are. But they're worth every penny. Every penny. I don't know about other brands. I've never been anywhere else. All I know is I went to AccuQuest. I met John. He cared about me. He gave me the best possible test and care, follow-up visits and all that stuff that anybody could ask for. And it has changed my life. And it will continue to enhance everything that I do for however the good Lord lets me stay here. And I just wanted to tell you that. Folks, if you got a problem with your hearing and you're in the Douglasville area, I want you to go to see old John. He's a good guy. He's cool. And he cares. And he knows what he's doing. But in the meantime, if you get a chance and you're over this way, you come see us. God bless. You have a great day.